Ever spend hours reading a textbook only to forget everything the next day? Or try to learn a new skill and feel like your brain just refuses to cooperate? The truth is, the way most people study is completely backwards. Today, I'm going to show you how to study so fast it almost feels illegal. And science proves these methods actually work. Whether you're a student trying to ace your exams, a professional learning a new skill, or someone who simply wants to level up their brain, these 5 tips will help you learn faster, remember more, and get real results without wasting countless hours. First, let's talk about the power of active recall, one of the most powerful, science-backed learning techniques available. This method involves testing yourself instead of passively rereading your notes. When you actively try to pull information from memory, it strengthens your neural connections and helps you retain information much more effectively. For example, if you're studying for a history test, instead of rereading the chapter again and again, close the book and quiz yourself on what you remember. Ask questions like, what caused World War I? Or, which empires dominated the Middle Ages? This technique is scientifically proven to improve memory retention while also saving you valuable time. Next is spaced repetition. Have you ever crammed for a test only to realize a few days later that most of the information disappeared from your mind? That happens because our brains struggle to store large amounts of information all at once. Spaced repetition solves this problem by encouraging you to review material at carefully spaced intervals. Instead of memorizing everything in one sitting, you revisit the material tomorrow, then a few days later, and again after a week. Every time you review it, you strengthen those neural pathways and make the information easier to remember long-term. Think of it like watering a plant consistently. The more regularly you nurture it, the stronger it grows. Now let's move to a fun but incredibly effective strategy called the Feynman Technique, created by Richard Feynman. He believed that if you can't explain something in simple words, or you don't truly understand it. After studying a concept, try explaining it to someone else, or even to yourself, as if you were teaching a 5-year-old. For example, if you're studying chemistry, explain atoms in the simplest way possible. If you struggle or get confused while explaining, it reveals the gaps in your understanding, so you know exactly what to review. Research shows that simplifying complex ideas improves both understanding and memory retention, making this one of the fastest ways to deeply learn something. Now let's tackle procrastination using the 2-minute rule. This method is extremely simple but surprisingly powerful. Whenever you feel like avoiding a task, commit to doing it for just 2 minutes. That's all. Research on motivation shows that starting is usually the hardest part. Imagine you're studying for a math test and you really don't want to begin. Just set a timer for 2 minutes and solve one problem. Most of the time, once you get started, you naturally continue working. This trick removes the mental resistance that keeps you stuck and helps you enter a productive flow state. Studies show that overcoming the initial barrier of starting is one of the biggest keys to beating procrastination. Finally, let's talk about the Pomodoro Technique, another science-backed method designed to improve focus and productivity. This technique involves studying in short, focused sessions of 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. The idea is based on the fact that our brains can only maintain intense concentration for a limited amount of time before mental fatigue begins to appear. For example, if you're preparing for a biology exam, you would study one topic with complete focus for 25 minutes without distractions, then take a short 5-minute break. During the break, avoid checking your phone. Instead, stretch, walk around, or drink some water to refresh your mind. Research shows this technique boosts productivity, improves focus, and prevents burnout. Those short breaks can even increase creativity and problem-solving ability. So that's it. Use these 5 techniques consistently, study smarter instead of harder, and watch your brain perform faster than ever before. If you found this helpful, Hit the subscribe button and join the journey because more life-changing tips are coming soon.